ARC patina guy here. I got my floors for the zenblue garage display. So I'm going to do a quick video on how to apply them. Now there's some holes here that you're going to have to cut out, and then there's the grooves for the plexiglass that's going to fit in there. So once you apply it, you can just feel it with your finger, and then you can put the blade in there and just guide the blade on the edge here like this, and it'll be a precise cut. Okay, so what I like to do is peel a little bit, maybe like 4 inches of the decal from the back. You can see here, I'll peel it back about 4 inches. I'm going to do it like that, and then I'll kind of mist it, just a light mist, just in case I need to peel it back. So I'll fold this back, I'll line it up right about there. I always like to go, this is the front of the display, so these patterns are, they're never exactly precise. So I always like to, since it's going to be in the front, I'm going to add a little bit of a lip to the front, because I don't really care about how, if it goes all the way to the back, because you won't be able to see it on the back part. But I like to line it up on the edge, and then make sure you put it down. Now, because the display is silkscreen in the back, if you peel it off, it's going to peel off the checkerboard. So just make sure you're lining it up precisely so that you won't have to peel it back. I like to use a squeegee. If you don't have a squeegee, you could use just a hard piece of board, or something that'll help you guide the floor. So I like to pull back. You'll see how I'm pulling it back with the paper, pulling it back, and then just squeegeeing it. As I squeegee it, I pull the backing, and then just keep going all the way. This will get all the bubbles out and kind of give you a nice smooth application. And you just kind of keep going. You can see the bubbles. Keep going all the way to the end. And as you can see, I left a little bit of a gap back in the back, but you won't be able to see that because the back part is going to be covering that. I'd rather have the back shorter than the front, just so that it completely covers the front. There we go. And that's how you apply it. So now with those grooves, I'll show you on the next video how I'm going to do it. So what I like to do is turn it over, and then the excess I'm going to cut off with a blade. So I'm going to turn it over and use the piece of wood with a blade to just trim it. Just checking the video, making sure you can see it. And that got that off, and then there's a little bit of a lip on the front. You can see right there. So what I'll do is cut it off by using the guide again on the using the wood as my guide. There we go, just using the blade all the way across. That'll get rid of that little excess, and now you have a nice clean cut. So there's the bottom. Now the tricky part was the holes, right? So what you want to do is you could feel them with your finger, and you can push them in. Here, let me see if I can zoom in on that. There we go. You could feel it in here. There's an indent, and you can just push it in, and it'll give you the outline of the hole. And then what I like to do is just go kind of don't go all the way to the edge, just do it about a little bit close to that, and then I'll do a cross in here, and then that way you'll have a nice clean tuck like that, and that'll help. And then if you have like you could use a pencil or a some tweezers, and then just kind of push back